I still can't figure out why he did it. Because he can.
Motherfucker, it's because he's legitimately built different. Yeah! Woo!
Add it to the wall of banning. When I was in 7th grade, my class took a field trip to the Georgia Aquarium. Because I went to a pretty large school, classes took turns visiting the aquarium throughout the week. By the time we got to Thursday, my class's day, we had found out that 26 students from my school had already been caught stealing from the gift shop that week and were almost arrested, and that we were banned. When I was in 10th grade, my French class did an exchange with a class from Quebec City. I'm convinced the Quebec school just picked the kids they wanted gone from the school for a week because on a bus on the way to an attraction, one of them flipped down the tray table and started doing lines of coke of it with the teacher 2 rows in front.
Nice! Dude, what's wrong with that? That motherfucker's sick. Also, we do not advocate drug use unless it's really healthy and really good. Only do drugs unless you're a legal adult and in a state where it's legal, and don't do cocaine. Thank you.
that was Stella.
Fucking Stella. Stella. She was just trying to impress the fucking band gang, dude.
She was like, "Oh yeah, watch this."
And then Kayla's like, she's trashy.
She doesn't like that kind of attitude.
We get banned from areas, not do cocaine.
Look, she
What
got
do
the
we-
coke now.
We can tell you to do cocaine. You can see it on your piggy. Oh, we can finally go to fucking Crazy Dave's shop.
Yay.
Crazy Dave's car key. Now you can visit Crazy Dave's shop.
Cool.
Hey, you found my car key. Must have been that bitch Brooklyn again. You know what that means. Crazy Dave's titty dinkies is open for business. Have a look, see if you can't find something you like. I really like those 8 slots, but I'm also gonna get this because that's also really helpful.
Oh boy.
Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out real little and real mean. Defend your shins. Defend your shins.
District were on a field trip to the Coney Island Aquarium, and the teachers were waiting for a group of kids and their parent chaperone to return to the meeting area. One of the teachers finally went to look for them and found them all swimming in the ocean, fully clothed. It was the last time they went on that trip. That's not even that crazy, cause like, you remember like we were in like 6th grade and 2 people did that shit?
Yeah.
They just went out swimming in the lake, and it's like, yeah, okay.
I get it.
I get it. It's tempting.
It's fun.
Gotta deal with wet socks for the rest of the day, though.
That's true. It's very, very true.
Or wet underwear, I guess.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
well, actually, no. Let's have this discussion. What's worse, wet socks or wet underwear?
Wet socks.
See, I would agree with you, but for the sakes of the argument, I would have to say fucking wet underwear. For the sakes, for. Oh, we're supposed to have an argument. This is for content.
No, Jay, I don't want to argue about this. They're both pretty bad. I'm just saying wet socks are worse.
I mean, yeah, okay. You can't really argue with that, can I?
It's like, when it's wet underwear, you just kind of get used to it pretty quickly, but like it's wet socks, and then you just kind of get like this smush every time.
You just hear.
Yeah, right. It's gross. Underwear, you're just like, well, I guess I'm moist.
But see, with wet underwear, you could chafe really badly. And a motherfucker who's had to deal with chafing a lot throughout his lifetime, miraculously, it fucking sucks.
I've had to deal with chafing too, and I've had wet undies before, and it's just not as bad as wet socks.
Love how you said that you don't want to argue, yet we're having the argument anyways.
I will die on this hill. I'm not even joking.
All right, Drew, chill out.
But don't even. That hurt my feelings.
Oh no. And I didn't mean it.
I can't believe this shit.
Well, we're killing tiny zombies. Look how fucking tiny these zombies are, dude.
They're babies.
Anyway, more stories, please.
When I was a kid, all the 5th and 6th graders went to Ellis Island. We were in Battery Park waiting for the ferry when all of a sudden one of the girls made a dash for the bathroom. Everyone was talking about how she had stuff all over the back of her legs, so we assumed she had diarrhea. Within 5 minutes, 75% of the 5th and 6th graders were singing endless verses of the diarrhea song like I said to the choir. Well, shortly thereafter, the girl emerged from the bathroom, bright red-faced and crying. She'd gotten her first period, and it was a doozy. Parent chaperone drove the girl home while the science teacher, for whatever reason, explained to the class exactly what had happened, like this was a good time for a collective learning moment. We had already learned information in 4th grade health class, which made it unbearable to begin with. And furthermore, it was one thing to discuss menstruation, but it was another thing to discuss Melissa's period. It was a public-private sphere violation among children who had laughed uncontrollably at farts. Yet the lecture persisted on the entire voyage. We never saw that girl again. Seriously.
That's sad.
That's really sad.
I'm sorry, Rebecca.
I'm sorry, Melissa.
Melissa.
You deserve it. It was one thing to discuss menstruation, but it was yet another thing to discuss Melissa's period.
Alright, so this is the jalapeno. It destroys an entire lane of zombies. So this is where, again, we see strategy. So since we have a zomboni right here, instead of the squash, we're going to use the jalapeno.
Oh, nice.
Didn't mean to grab a squash. Let's rock.
You see, even like this next story is like something very similar happened like when we were at camp at school.
Oh, yeah?
During our 6th grade canoe trip, one of the canoes flipped over, throwing 3 students and the principal in the water. Teachers and parents jumped in to save everyone, and luckily no one was hurt. There's still a video on YouTube about the whole incident.
We should try and find it.
Try and find it. I'm just saying, like, it was our sophomore year in high school, and I think like 4 canoes tipped over.
Yeah.
It's because people were like rocking them back and forth on purpose because it was so fucking hot.
Yeah. I will say, when we did that, I was paired with like the 2 people who didn't want to do it the least, and it was the worst fucking experience. Because I had a good time doing it. It was like legitimately fun. But I had people who were like, I want to get out of the water. I want to do this. I want to find the water. And it's like, they didn't have a fear of water. They just didn't want to do it because they don't like fun.
They don't enjoy fun. I don't know. I had a really good time. Like,
yeah, I did too. It was a really good fucking time.
I was partnered with like a really fun person though.
Yeah.
We weren't like afraid of the water or anything. We were singing like songs from Moana and Pocahontas. So that was fun. Oh boy.
All right, let's hear more stories about fucking Caitlin, Katie, and Brooke, or whatever the last girl's name was.
Brittany.
Was it Brittany? I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was Brooklyn, but.
That was Brittany.
Okay.
And Stella, the new girl.
And then Stella, the new girl, and then Rebecca, who left.
Oh, that was Melissa who left.
Oh, that's right. I called her Rebecca, but then you said Melissa, and that was better.
In high school, my French class took a trip to New York to see the Phantom of the Opera. My friends and I were at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square before the show, when suddenly my vision blacked out and I puked all over the floor. Fun explaining that went to my teacher.
Damn.
Puked randomly.
I mean, when it happens, it happens. I get it.
Oh boy. I took a class of first graders to the zoo, and one of the zebras got very excited while we were just standing in front of the zebra exhibit. I was just praying that none of my students would mention it when one kid asked what it was, and my most mature kid just said, well, it's a boy.
That's the best fucking response to that question fucking ever. I don't care who you are. That is the best way to say it. It's a boy.
A boy? Well, you're not wrong.
He isn't. He's right.
And that is correct. Correctamundo. My mother had taken her first
you
grade
passed
on a
the
field trip
test.
to a theme park. And one kid thought it would be funny to plug all of the toilets and sinks in the bathroom with toilet paper, flooding the entire bathroom. The chaperoning parent alerted my mom, who took him to the step, asked him for a mop and bucket, and made him clean it up. When he was finished, she asked him what he learned from the situation. He said, well, not to do that when you're around.
I mean, he's also not wrong. You also passed the test.
Alright, let's find another one. These school trip ones are really funny. I don't know, I think like the girl who almost died in the snowdrift and then the cocaine one were my favorite. No, the period one, and then like where they were banned from the aquarium because they kept stealing shit from the fucking gift shop.
That one was pretty funny.
Alright.
Oh fuck, we got a zip boat!
Girl on a Vita Club trip thought it would be funny to put a sign on the window on the window of the bus that said "bomb on board." And needless to say, the interstate was shut down.
Oh,
the bus was over and the SWAT team raided our bus. The girl admitted it was a hoax, but that didn't stop the bomb squad from showing up.
Oh fuck, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I know we jokingly supported that one kid who fucking snorted coke with his teacher, but don't do that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do a fake bomb threat. As two people who have both been through a fake bomb threat, don't fucking do it.
Don't do that.
You remember when that happened?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but don't. Our kids, don't do that. And also don't watch this channel. We don't want you here. Go away. This adult channel where we say fuck and shit and piss and cunt and motherfucker.
You forgot the most important one.
Oh yeah?
Dick.
Dick. Dick.
Did you guys do the cough?
Dick. Yeah, what is it about Plants vs. Zombies that's bringing out the funniest shit in us?
I wish I could do that cough.
Dick. Oh, it's a fucking Zamboni. Bitch.
Oh shit. It hurts to breathe.
Alright, Anna, gain your fucking composure and tell another story. Come on. Come on. It's fucking Butt Spectrum Club story time. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, the spike weed. I'm also not gonna use that.
Oh man.
Anna, this is the one that you said looks like diarrhea.
Yeah, he does look like diarrhea. He looks like a little poop stain.
Yeah, he's a little poop stain. He's a little skid mark. He's a little skid mark that's gained sentience and teeth.
No. If your skid mark gains sentience, that's not a skid mark anymore. That's just a pile of shit. That's just a smeared pile of shit.
Spikeweed pops tires and hurts zombies that step on it. I'm not gonna use it.
Oh damn. We had taken the students on an annual canoe trip at the end of the year, and one of the students was aggressively yelling at other students to paddle harder. Well, one student got really annoyed, turned around, and started whacking the other student with his paddle. We had to quickly get all 7 of our canoes to shore because these 2 students were totally bludgeoning one another.
I just imagine him being like, battle harder! Battle harder! Like,
being like, did you see like that one fucking story where like this dude was at Planet Fitness and it was closing? And it was like, all right, guys, we're turning off the lights whether you're in here or not. And the guy is just sitting in the background is like, then we shall lift in the dark.
no. Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I could find it. It's really funny. Then we shall lift in the dark.
I will say my favorite fucking gym meme is the fucking, man, I don't feel like working out today, and then like they get a random inspiration and it's just them working out at like 10 times speed with the fucking like them shouting, yeah, motherfucker. As someone who doesn't work out, that's exactly what working out feels like.
That's exactly. All right. Oh boy, we were on a group trip to tour a college campus when a young man literally jumped out of the bus window onto the highway. He said that his long-term girlfriend had broken up with him a few days ago, and he just didn't want to go on the college visit because he didn't want to look at the same colleges at her anymore.
Damn.
He got serious road rash, but otherwise
down bad.
Shit, I'm bad.
I mean, he ain't no simp. I can't call him that. I can't call him a simp.
Oh.
I mean, I can't respect him either, but I can't call him a simp.
Ew. We were on a 5th grade trip to the zoo, and during a tour of the primate exhibit, a notoriously ill-behaved student hurled a stick into the gorilla exhibit. While it landed near an adult gorilla who became angry and threw it back with the strength and precision of a tomahawk. It hit around the boy's face and he went down. But because of the commotion that ensued, more gorillas appeared and started screaming at the kids, which caused the nearby orangutans to catch wind of their situation and to mobilize to assist their gorilla comrades. At this point, it became a war on two fronts. Gorilla and orangutans launching volleys of feces at the scattered students, until finally an army of zoo staff swarmed the primate exhibits and managed to stop it. 3 minutes later, the zoo had indefinitely banned the school from the zoo, and the boy who started all the commotion was on his way to the hospital for stitches in his chin.
Damn, don't fuck with the monkey, bro.
We were on a field trip to New York City, and one of my classmates tried to buy weed from an alley. It turns out it was an undercover cop.
Aw, man, just wanted to get high. What's wrong with that? Let the man smoke. I mean, yeah, he's underage, but also don't smoke underage and do smoke in a place where it's legal. But also let the man smoke.
My god. I'm not a teacher, but I went on a field trip to a water park in 3rd grade, and after we changed into our bathing suits, we noticed a kid was missing. Well, we looked over to the water slide area and found him, sprinting, totally naked, dropping logs as he went. His 3 teachers and a lifeguard chased behind him. They eventually caught him, shut down half the park, and called his mom to come pick him up. To this day, I still can't figure out why he did it. Because he
Motherfucker, it's because he's legitimately built different.
My man's is based.
We should all aspire to be like that man.
Yeah. And one kid on the corner approached a woman with a service dog and began pulling on the dog, saying, "Mommy would let me have it."
Oh, that's some fucking Karen shit.
I was on a field trip to a local forest preserve with my 3rd grade class, and there was a boy on the trip with special needs who was also a flight risk. Well, at one point he darted towards the bus and I took off after him, but instead of going to the bus, he ducked into the poison ivy and poison oak riddle that was 250 feet ahead of me. And to make it even worse, he was wearing camouflage for this field trip because that's what his dad always wore in the woods. So as I got into the denser part of the forest, I had to rely entirely on sound to catch up to him. Eventually, he ran across the main road and down the riverbank right towards the rapids, which were flooded due to a recent storm. I'm a strong swimmer, but I knew with that flood, water's nothing to fuck with. And if this kid just got in the water, he would drown. So I slid down on the riverbank as fast as I could and caught up to him just as he started taking off his socks and shoes. I quickly grabbed him, threw him over my shoulders, and walked him back into the slippery plank. And back on the bus, we waited for someone to come pick him up, and he started complaining about a rash.
Kid really just said, "I am speed." Yo, should've let him fucking swim, dude. Do it. Also, don't do that. Don't do that. It's very dangerous.
Ah.
Fucking, I am speed.
I am